To record these and put these on YouTube. So if y'all like on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, you can follow me up there. Even though I don't do a lot on those platforms, I really do most of my stuff on TikTok. But try to put the recordings on YouTube. Yeah. So that was the story that we heard about that. So I started getting led to some information, right? And I'm gonna pull this up so I can read this for y'all. And so they have a lot of books again that were pulled out. So this information that I'm about to give you, this comes out of, what was this? This comes out of the Secret Book of John, or the Gospel of John. So this is where this came from. So it's actual books that have been pulled out. And see, the thing is, back then, if it were things that they didn't agree with and they didn't want the public to know about, they would just pull these books out. And this was a way to kind of control things, manipulate things, so you could only know what they wanted you to know. All right, but anyway, so this is coming from the book. They call it the Secret Gospel of John, or the Book of John. All right, so what I'm reading now is something that Jesus said in this book. All right. So it says, as for the tree called the knowledge of good and evil, it is the wisdom of the light. They commanded him not to eat from it. However, I caused them to eat. All right. So basically in this book, this is saying that Jesus was the one that caused Adam and Eve to eat from this tree. All right, and this book was pulled out. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back, because if y'all was with me, it's been some weeks ago since I talked about the morning star. All right, and how I was telling people what's happening is this stuff is so tainted that and it's confusing, but they're trying to trick you. So most people think that when they're reading the Bible that it's talking about the God that we worship, but it's not. Actually, Jesus in the Bible and Lucifer are the same, are one of the same, or two of the same, however you say it. But so when it comes to this morning star, so I talked about this weeks ago. So they call, this is in Revelations 22:16. It says, I, Jesus, am the root and the offspring of David, the bright morning star. So everybody's, thinks that Jesus is the morning star. But they also have a verse in Isaiah that says that Lucifer is the falling star. Then I was telling y'all that in Latin, Lucifer means the morning star. All right. In Hebrew, Lucifer goes by another name of Halal. And in Hebrew, that means shining one, a morning star. So, so again, going back to what I was reading out of the Secret Book of John, or the Gospel of John, how it's talking about Adam and Eve, and the whole story we get about a serpent, and people think that it's we call it Lucifer, but according to the Secret Book of John, he's saying that what Jesus is saying, that he was the one that led them to eat from the tree. But see, the thing is, Jesus and Lucifer in the Bible are the same. That's what people are getting confused at. That's why you have in the Bible Jesus, you have Lucifer. They both are the morning star, because they both are the same. So it's not the Jesus that you think you are praying to. So just want to put that out there. So that's just some more information that you can know. And also too is another book that was pulled out, The Apocalypse of Adam. Right. So with this book, Adam was writing this book to his son Seth. Right. And this is something that he wrote in here that that I was looking at. All right, so it says, and we reassembled the great eternal angels, for we were higher than the God who had created us. All right, so I'm gonna start off and read that again. And we reassembled the great eternal angels, for we, now this is Adam saying this now. So this is the book that Adam supposedly had read. And we reassembled the great eternal angels, for we were higher than the God who had created us. Then God, the ruler of the eons and the powers, divided us in wrath, and we served him in fear and slavery. So so Adam is writing this book and just telling his son in this book that the God that created them, like that they was higher. So they're basically talking about, again, Lucifer again, and how Lucifer had them to serve them by instilling all of this fear in them, and was trying to turn them to slaves. So I'm gonna tell y'all will find a lot of information out, but you have to go, you have to go back, because like I said, there was so many things that were pulled out so that people wouldn't notice, and that's what keeps this stuff so tricky. That, you know, that's why I tell people, a lot of people, it's hard for them to understand when I was talking about Psalms. Now, you know, 91 and 92 is good, but other than that, I don't know about the rest of it, because I'm working with a young lady right now that is possessed from reading out of Psalms. And so the demons had her reading out of Psalms. So again, Psalms is a spell book, right? And I tell people, it's real easy to go on YouTube or Google, because all the witches and all the warlocks, they're even telling you, they're even giving you the verses that they're working with to cast these spells. And the spells are real and they are working. And again, they're doing it out of Proverbs too. Now, you know, like what her situation was, so she was reading these, so the demons was guiding her to these different verses out of Psalms, and she kept reading them over and over and over. And so then it turned these spells into incantations, because once you start reading it over and over, then that kind of activates that will activate the spell. So that's what activated the spell on her. So so when I had to travel to her and I started praying over her, every time I would say, everything that entered her through Psalms, leave out of her body now. The demon was saying, no, no, you know, was putting up a fight, making all of these different faces. And still, when I'm praying for her now, and I say, everything that has entered her through Psalms, everything that has entered her through Bible verses, leave out now. You should see the way the demon reacts. So I'm telling you, a lot of people are being misled, you know. And when I try to explain this stuff to people, some people mentally are not even ready. I had a friend that we was talking about some different things, and I started explaining this, and he kind of cut me off. He was like, look, I don't even want to hear anymore. And see, that's the thing. That's what Satan wants you to do. Like, he wants you to have so much fear that you don't even want to take the time to listen. You don't want to open your mind. You know, he want to keep you programmed, you know, and keep you locked in into the ways that you've been taught, which again, a lot of the ways are all lies. I can tell you that. You know, God used to tell me constantly, help to set my people free from programming. I mean, you know, it's just stuff that we've been taught all of our lives, you know, so, but just to, you know, getting this information and finding out how they're constantly trying to trick you. Well, I'm not saying trying, because they are, you know, how they're tricking people, but you got people they're trying to get close to God, and they're going in Psalms and they're reading Psalms and they're actually cursing themselves. So, yes, I'm working with her, and I had another young lady too as well. She started reading Psalms and her situation got worse. So, and I tell people all the time, because what they'll try to say is, oh, it's the Old Testament. That's the famous line they like to use, but until I start showing them stuff in the New Testament too. But again, you know, I don't try to do the going back and forth, because, you know, I tell people that's up to you. I mean, do what you feel that. I tell people, do what you feel is right in your mind. So if you feel like that's right, then hey, you do it. You know, you do it. All I do is I just bring the information back, and you know, so you can know. Because most people have no clue. Most people have no idea. Most people have no idea about using the word amen. And when you're saying amen, you're praising Lucifer. When you're saying hallelujah, you know, people just don't know this stuff. But you know, I tell people, just take time to you know, think about some of this stuff that you're saying, you know, and all of this follow the leader stuff. You want to break that, because I'm telling you, most of everything is wrong. Most of everything is wrong. So, yep. So I wanted to cover that, and because that's how that goes. No, I don't think all of the pastors know this. I know there are a few. They know a little bit of different things, but I'm gonna tell you, the main problem is the ones that do know, they don't want to come. You know, they don't want to talk about it, because you know, when you talk about it, people will get upset. You know, because basically now you're saying that something that they have been taught all their lives, you know, that they should stop, or it's not true, and that creates an issue. And so they don't want to create the issue. They don't want to lose the congregation, so they decide not to talk about it, and they bounce all around it. You know, like I think it was like over a month ago when I had about I don't know, I guess it was like 19 verses that I was reading to y'all. That was just, the stuff was all wrong in the Bible, and you know, and people was listening to it, but it's just like, you know, again, some of these pastors, they know, but you would never ever hear them touch on any of those verses, like in church or nowhere. Like they don't want to touch on it at all. So, you know, and these are people that that, you know, if I'm talking to and I'm explaining this to, that's been in church all of their lives and they read the Bible, but when I start going through those verses, it's like it's foreign. They're like, what? Ain't know nothing about that. So it's so far it's when it comes down to the Lord's Prayer, I haven't got anything on it yet, so I'm assuming that that's okay. Family gets so upset when I tell them about, yeah, you know, they don't want to hear it, but I'm telling you. But again, the crazy part about it is you got so many, because you know, I've worked with witches, a lot of witches before, taking them through deliverance. So you know, I've learned stuff from them too. But I mean, they are telling you, and really they sit back and they laugh at like Christians, or they laugh at people who are strong believers in God. And I'm gonna tell you something else, which is crazy, but a lot of the Satanists, they go harder for Lucifer than the Christians or the believers go harder for God. So when I say that, people don't know, but they actually fast to get closer. So they do everything that we would do to get close to God. So they actually fast to get closer to Satan. They stay on top of their fasts. Like that's a big thing. So and you know, and they laugh because there's so much stuff that, you know, a lot of the believers in God just don't know. A lot of stuff that they're saying, like they just don't know. If I could tell you how many Christians that I see that's walking around with the Ankh, with the symbol of Ankh. So if y'all don't know what the Ankh is, that's like the what I call the Egyptian cross. That's the ancient cross that has like a hoop at the top. I don't think I have no pictures of it yet, but it has like a hoop at the top. So a lot of them are wearing that. Some of them have that tattoo. But see, they don't know that the Satanists wear that too. But let's see if I can draw a picture of it real quick. It's probably gonna be upside down. Let me see here. Yeah, so the Satanists wear that Ankh too, but they wear the Ankh because they wear the Ankh because that is to let people know that they participate in orgies. So that's why they wear it. See if I can draw this thing here. I don't know. It probably ain't. Don't know if it's gonna come out right, but let's see. Yeah, 'cause this is like a gingerbread man, but I think think y'all might get the, let me see. Should have made this bigger. All right, y'all, I tried to draw this the best I could. Might look like the gingerbread man a little bit, but for the people who don't know, well, I don't know if y'all can see it. Trying to see if we can show it without it fading back. I don't know why it does that, but yeah. So that's the you know, with that. Hopefully y'all saw that. So anyway, yeah. So that's the So yeah. So they wear that too. That symbolizes that you participate in orgies. So again, that is stuff that that people don't know, and I'm gonna tell you. So many people are into all the Egyptian stuff and have no clue that it all is demonic, man. Because the thing is, ancient Egyptian stuff, you know, are those different artifacts and the letters and the symbols that's supposed to mean this, is supposed to mean that. All of that stuff was back before Yeshua walked the face of the earth. Right, so this is when it was only Lucifer. So Lucifer walked the face of the earth first, which means that we didn't have God walking as a man on the earth. So back then, it was all pagan religions, or back then, you know, you worship the gods, you worship the goddesses, you know, that type of stuff. So. And you know, they was into a lot of sacrificing and killing and all of that. So everything that's attached to that era back then, it's all pagan, it's all demonic. So of course, when you put it on your body, then boom, now you got an open portal for demonic things to enter you, to come into you. So that's something that they don't know, but and I run into a lot of people that have it, and God will tell me to pray over their tattoos, close the tattoos. It's a portal, so I have to do that. I had one young lady that had what was it, Nefertiti. She had a Nefertiti head, and she had a ankh below that. So when I started praying, her arm where the tattoos were at, they started burning. So she started feeling fire all throughout where the tattoos was at. So yeah, so it makes me want to scream. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's definitely a lot. I mean, even with my family, you know, I tell them stuff. I think they're finally starting to listen some now, but you know, it's a lot of information, you know. And I remember God telling me, like, I'm gonna give you this information, just spoon feed it to him, like slowly. Just give it to them slowly. Like, don't try to give them so much at one time. So the Ankh key. Well, yeah, I'm gonna assume anything that's attached to the Ankh, I'm gonna say it's demonic. Yep. Yeah, cause you know I grew up in the church too, so you know. Just like I think it was somebody up here a few minutes ago. I think they didn't got blocked now, but they was like, "Oh, you're a prophet and you going against the Bible." Well, I go by what God tells me. I don't go by no Bible. I can tell you that now. So I don't follow suit and jump in line with everybody else said. I was, you know, he hit me to that way in the beginning. He was like, God was telling me, like, don't jump on the bandwagon with the rest of them. Like, I'm gonna be giving you this information and take it back to them. You know, some of them won't understand. Some of them don't want to understand. You know, some people always knew that things were funny, but I have a necklace that's, you said I have a portal in my room. You say you have a necklace? Which necklace is it, Trina? So yeah, you know, it's a lot, you know, and you know, I remember when I was talking to God and he just was like, you know, just, you know, I guess he just doesn't expect for everybody to just drop everything cold turkey. He was like, it's a process, you know, and some people got to kind of, their mind got to register everything. So you kind of just try to pull away from things the best way you can. But one thing I can tell you, these demons, it's easy for them to get in and it's hard to get them out. And you will go through some stuff. You will go through some stuff. You will go through some stuff. So I just try to put it out there so you'll know. Everybody's looking for something, of course, quick and fast. But nah, when you got these demons, especially this stuff I'm messing with this possession stuff, it is not a fast process. I mean, it's not. I mean, really, trying to snatch all of that stuff out of your body at one time, you would die. So this stuff has to gradually be pulled out of you. That's why a lot of people tell me, man, my body feels like when they're going through deliverance, when I'm taking them through the process, they'll say, man, my body feel like it's being beat up. I feel so drained, because it's a spiritual battle that's happening in your body. And key necklaces, that's why you said I have. Oh yeah. If you have that definitely get rid of that. So and I think even in your house when I was going, I think we saw it looked like octopus tentacles that was on the wall. Like you can see the shadows of it. So yeah, we're seeing some stuff and feeling some things. So yeah, so stuff is real, y'all. It's real. I'm telling you, the stuff that I'm seeing and running into, I'm like, gee. I mean, people with their families, and they are holding hands, praying. And one family member got demons and got stuff going on, and then it transfers from the father to his daughter just by simply holding hands and praying. So watch out for that too. Watch out for it. So yeah, it is a lot, but I don't know what it is about. I know most of this stuff comes from the church, from people are so used to seeing people touching people and praying for them and touching them on the head. But I'm gonna tell you, that's one of the worst things you could do. Because and this is just the stuff that I've been seeing, like the church and all this corruption. And of course, we know it's not every church, but it's not every pastor, it's not every prophet, but it is a lot of corruption going on. Like it's bad. It really is. There's so many false leaders, spiritual leaders, and it's the stuff that I'm seeing I'm just like, and you really would never know, like I said, unless you were praying and fasting constantly to get clarity for it. Because some of the stuff they're doing, you would have no clue. And a lot of them are up here on TikTok. A lot of them on YouTube. And they're eating people up. A lot of people are starting to come out and starting to talk about it now, but most of them are scared to talk because they feel like the situation will get, it'll get worse. But yeah, so yeah, this stuff is, the spirits can transfer. So yeah, people think by touching a person, that I don't know if that's going to be more powerful, but it doesn't have anything to do with that. Always remember, it's your words, it's the prayers. It don't have nothing to do with your touch. Now, if God comes to you and he says, go over to that person and touch them and pray, and for a fact, and that's something different, but don't take it upon yourself to just walk over to somebody and touch. And I see it happening all the time. I mean, people will be praying for people on the streets and just walking up to strangers and just touching them. I mean, just touching them. I remember I went to New York one time and I was helping a lady out, and I finished with her, and this lady was walking, was asking me for directions, and I was telling her, I was like, well, no, I don't know where that's at, the place she's trying to find. So she just kept looking at me, and she said, God is all over your face. He's all in your face. So sometimes, because I can see it sometimes too, I have these gifts that jump in and jump out. So sometimes when I'm out, I'll be looking at somebody, and either I'll see gold glitter covering the face, or the face will have a gold-like tint to it. So whenever I see that, that shows me that those people have a real deep connection with God. And I'm going to tell y'all, I don't see it a lot. That's the sad thing. I really don't see it a lot. People think, because they're reading the Bible or because they're going to church, that is strengthening their relationship with God. But one thing he told me, which strengthens your relationship and brings you closer to him, is the fasting and the praying. So let's just say, for example, if you was a person that you went to church 2-3 times a week and you read your Bible every night, but you did not fast. You're doing that. I call that hustling backwards. Like you're not doing a whole lot when you're doing that. Like the fasting and the prayer, the fasting and the praying, they go hand in hand. So that's what brings you close to him. And I was just walking, I was looking, I was like, man, I wonder why I just don't see a lot of people with this on their face. And I remember I went to a funeral one time, and I had a cousin, I hadn't seen her in like 30 years. So I was looking at her. It was probably about 60 people there. So I'm looking at her and I'm like, I saw all this glitter. It was gold glitter around her eyes. And I kept looking. So I asked my mom, I said, do you see that, I forgot what y'all call it, eyeshadow, whatever you call it. I was like, can you see that stuff around her eyes? And everybody was like, what you talking about? I was like, y'all don't see that? It was like, no. So that's when I discovered it. That's what was going on. So when I was praying, he was showing me that that's what she had. And keep in mind, there was a whole bunch of pastors there. I had family members that were pastors or trying to be pastors. I saw it on nobody else's face. I'm telling you. When I mean it goes deep, it is deep. Because I got a cousin right now who he has a gift of preaching. But I hadn't seen him in a long time either, maybe like 25, 30 years. And I remember this angel was telling me, he was like, you need to tell him that God won't move him forward until he forgives. And to find out, he was mad at his father because he had cancer. He was in the hospital. And he was mad at his father because he was like, his father, I think maybe came once or twice. So he had this animosity built up. So it don't work like that. So when you're working for God, you can't work for him holding grudges and all this animosity. Like, it don't work like that. It just don't work like that. So he was like, tell him he will not move him forward until he releases. So I tried to tell him, and it still didn't change nothing, because it's that stubbornness that's there. So he'll just be stuck right where he's at until he can learn to forgive. Because I tell people 2 main things that I see a lot. So if I haven't learned anything, the 2 things that I've learned in terms of God, 2 things that really, really sticks out. The number 1 thing is forgiveness. Because his thing is, when people do you wrong, or people do something to upset you and you hold these grudges, like in God's eyes, he looks at it like, you make mistakes every day. We make mistakes all the time. We constantly doing it. We constantly sinning. And you go pray, and what do? He constantly he'll keep forgiving you. So he looks at it like, so if I will constantly keep forgiving you, why can't you forgive other people? So I can tell you that's something that's real, real big with him, is that forgiveness part. It's very, very big. Because you got some people that hold on to grudges for years, and they'll die with that grudge, and they won't talk to that person. So that's one big thing. And the second thing that I see that sticks out a lot with him is like the whole forgiveness. He wants you to be able to forgive, and he also wants you to. He always tells me, like, look out for I want you to help my people. So it's real big when it comes to that, helping people. Those are some things that I know that is top on his list. I'm telling you, help my people. Like, every time I'm going to travel somewhere and I'll pray, I'm like, okay, is there any messages, anything I need to know? And I'll just be like, go help my people. Go save my people. Help to free my people from this program. And like, that's all it's about. It's my people and helping them. I mean, I'm telling you, it's help, 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 help. So when you're seeing these people that are on the side of the street, and and they're bums, and most people are just walking over top of them, and I mean, some of the people are crazy, so I'm not gonna tell everybody, yeah, go up and talk to them, but it's just simple as just if you ride past and you see the person, you can just pray for the person, you know what I'm saying, while you're in your car. You don't even have to necessarily go up to them, or when people are asking for money or food or just, anything like that. Anything that you can do to help. Now, one thing he also told me, and I always remember this, everything, and I think the ones that kind of follow me up here, y'all know, everything that you do and everything that you say is constantly being recorded. Everything you say and do is being recorded. So, such thing as getting away and, how you're doing something you're not supposed to, you're looking back, see somebody see, oh yeah, he can see it all. He can see it all. All of it is being recorded. Every painful word you said to hurt somebody. And I was telling y'all, the words, just say when you cursing somebody out or you saying some hurtful stuff, in the spiritual realm, these words turn into daggers. Turns into daggers. So it's just like you throwing daggers at the person. And you're throwing them at that person's heart. You're throwing them at their body. So, yeah. So you may not realize, that you're saying something, how it's affecting the person. But I mean, I know people right to this day, people have said things to them and it's sticking with them 30 years down the line. 30 years down the line. Yup, 30 years down the line. And it's still sticking with them because of what somebody said. So just like that can have a negative effect, it can have a positive effect. Just like if you say something to somebody and it's positive, that can help that person out. They'll say, okay, when I was down, I started thinking about what such and such said and it picked me up. So yeah, there's power in the tongue. So that's for real. That is real. So, what does it mean when it seems church people don't like you and are offended by me? I don't know, because I'm going to tell you, like I said, the church stuff, I mean, if I can tell you how many stories I get from I get so many calls and so many emails every day, and the bulk of it is talking about the church and the stuff that the people are doing in the church. Got one case right now, the people in the church put witchcraft on a lady that's in the church. So so it's a lot that's going on in these churches, man. It really is. And if your pastor not right, he out here doing this crazy stuff, and then he calling everybody up and he praying and he touching you, man, all that stuff that's in him is just could come in you. It's a good chance. It is a good chance. So I don't go to church. For me, I'm just talking about me personally, myself. I just sit, I pray, and I constantly fast. Because let's just say for me, let's just say if I was, if I were going to church and I just was just listening to all this stuff that they were saying, then I would be misled. But I'm blessed to get the message, even though I go through a lot, man. When I mean a lot to get the information, and it don't stop. But I mean, that is what it is. But yeah, so that's what I can tell you about that. So, the whole thing is that I would tell you, even when I try to tell people about this whole thing about, some of them still think that you dying, you're going to hell, and a lot of this stuff that the church tries to create this fear in you, because I hear a whole lot of that. And they'll read these verses out of the Bible when, when God's saying this and he's saying that, and, all this fear. Nothing but fear. That's all it is. You know, and I can tell you that's one thing that God does not. He does not operate out of fear. Like he would never want to scare you and to follow him. Like he don't want that at all. He does not want. Everything is free will. You know, everything is free will. That's just like if if you had a mate, right? And you wouldn't want that person to be with you because of your money. Like you would want them to be with you because they genuinely are in love with you, not just because of your money. So, and when I asked about the mansions in heaven, right? So I asked God, I was like, this stuff about paradise and these mansions, like how does that work? As soon as I said that, I saw myself on a beach, and I saw it was like this, like I don't know how to describe it. You know, like in Jamaica and those tropical places, how they building those huts over top of the water, and like sometimes like they'll have like a glass area where you can see the water. But anyway, I saw myself, and then I started feeling and hearing like it's everybody paradise is different. Their mansion is different. It just depends on like what do you want. And so I love like warm weather. I love clear water. So that was for me. So that's what popped in my head. That's kind of what he showed me. So yeah, so that's what it is. A lot of people say, oh, this is just so much stuff that you got to try to follow, and you can't do this, you can't do that, you got to stay away from this, you got to stay away from that. Well, it's a lot, but only thing I can tell you is to try to do the best that, just try to do the best that you can do. That's all you can do. Yeah, that's because, like I said, because until it happens to you, then yeah, you won't know. But when you actually get hit with it, and you'll see that it is not a game. Such have an effect on my mouth for years, witchcraft. After being delivered, can attacks have an effect on your months or your years later? After being delivered. Oh yeah. Well, see, the thing is, if you're being delivered, and I see this a lot too. A lot of people come and they get delivered and they go right back to doing the same thing, and the demons come right back in. I was actually talking to another pastor, and she was telling me about this prophet, and he works with a lot of people, and she was telling me how he had this woman that would go crazy and just be sleeping with all of these men, and stuff would jump into her. So she would go to him, she would get deliverance, and she would go back and do it again, and go back and get deliverance. So that's all she does. So she do what she want to do. She keep coming back and forth and getting deliverance. So I mean, it's crazy, but yeah, people, yeah. So if you're not keeping certain doors shut, and especially if you're not fasting, yep, you can open that. You can open that door. Yep, you can open that door. But 444, that's a good number. That is a great number. So yeah, so that's how that is how that goes. And, let's see, I'm not missing any questions up here. So yeah, so like I told y'all before, you never die. I mean, you just lose the body. I mean, the soul will continue to go on, but you never die. And we are all here, to learn, to evolve. Some of us have bigger missions than the others. We have actual angels that are walking around right in front of your nose that you don't even know about. All that stuff is true. All of it is real. Some people volunteer to come back to help, to try to help humanity. I mean, it's so different from the stuff that you're reading. But, so what does it mean when you dream? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check on that when delivering the baby they can't talk. But yeah, so that's kind of how it goes. So all this stuff about going to hell and now, so there's no literal hell. Yeah, there's no literal hell. But what you do, you create your own hell. You will create your own hell. That's for sure. Now, before I start praying, I'm gonna jump into a dream that I had maybe about, I don't know, it's somewhere between 8 months, maybe even a little over a year ago. I don't even know if there's any new people up here tonight. But if there's any new people that are up here, thanks for the roses, Sue. Y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen too. And yeah, this dream I had. So what the dream was about was I saw myself. I was in this. I don't know where I was at. I was in this building, and it was a lot of. I could tell they was like politicians. They was walking all around, and like it was real busy. So everybody walked into this one room, and it got quiet. So I kind of walked over to the room and opened up the door and kind of was looking in, and it was like all of these leaders from all around the world, and they were sitting around this table, and they had like whatever country they was from, they had like their flags behind them. So I discovered that I was in the UN, and so after that meeting was over, I was sitting in the hall. So the meeting lets out, so everybody walks out. So I see a guy with a suit on. He looks like he's from like the Middle East. So he walks by me and he says, "It's gonna happen in December." And he put his head down and he walked out the door, and I woke up. So what I got from that dream is, so I was shown the vision maybe about 5 years ago about Iraq and their currency, which is called Iraq dinar. The currency is going to revalue. Now, if my dream was correct, which sometimes I have dreams, sometimes the dreams are right, sometimes they're wrong. But if this dream is correct, then that means that this reevaluation should happen in December. Yep, it should happen in December. So I guess I'll sit back and I'll wait to see. But if it does, I feel like it's gonna happen before Christmas. So, and it's so, I tell people, I said it's so well, I think it's this December. I just heard the guy say December, so I'm gonna assume that it's this December. And yeah, it's gonna be an easy way to make money. I tell people this all the time. So you'll miss your blessing if you don't go and get some. I think like Chase Bank, Wells Fargo, and I don't know, maybe Bank of America. So you want to get it from a place like that, or you can go like to a currency exchange place and buy it. But you want to get dinar and you want to hold on to it, because I'm telling you, it is going to pop. That much I know. But it's going to be so crazy. The return, the amount of money that you're going to make off of it is going to have everybody so shocked. Like, people are not going to believe it. So I saw God like with his hand above the clouds with all these gold coins, and he was going across the sky, and all these coins was falling out. He was showing me like I'm giving money to my people, and he was just taking his hand back and forth, and all this gold and coins was falling. So I saw that. So don't say I ain't tell you. That's all I can say. I done told you a million times, so it's up to you. Let's see. They're talking a lot about it in the news. Yep, it's definitely going to happen. What's the name of the site or person that you spoke of regarding the angel numbers? The angel numbers was Joanne's Sacred Scribes. Joanne's Sacred Scribes. Last week, something came to me to buy more. Well, yeah, I tell people, if you can, it's like an investment. If you can get it and you can hold on to it, then that's what I would do. Because it is going to come a time when it's going to happen. Iraqi dinar, D-I-N-A-R. D-I-N-A-R. Iraqi dinar. So that's their currency. That's what it's called. Iraqi dinar. I was told a couple years ago. Wealth transfer. What does it mean? What does it mean? Dreaming of attending a wedding. Dreaming of attending a wedding. I don't know. I'm going to have to check on that, Cynthia. Now I'll let you know. So yeah, so that's what we got. So is there any new people up here tonight? Let me ask that. Is there any new people that's up here tonight? I live on the first floor in an apartment, and my neighbors above me are very loud. Seem to follow me. Okay, you're new. All right, Pretty Gang NBA. All right, Dre, Don Falls. Okay. All right, y'all. So what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and start the praying. So I like to tell people, if y'all have like headphones, if you have earbuds, it's always good to put those in your ear and turn the volume up loud, because the demons don't like to hear that. So I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna do some deliverance prayers over y'all, and after that we'll do some healing prayers next. What does it mean when you have had two dreams about being a child? If you're having dreams about being a child, normally they're saying that what's a good way for me to describe it? To kind of find like your inner child, like some people get too serious and they don't have fun anymore. So it's just saying that you need to get out, you need to have fun. You know how kids can, I don't know, kids got imagination. You take a stick and you look out at the trees become a castle, you see dragons, but they're having fun. So it's just about having fun. I said with child, I mean expecting. Oh, expecting pregnancy. Well, that could be good. That's normally good too, because they're saying that you're birthing something new, so something new is coming. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, y'all. So yeah. So let's do that. So what I'm gonna do is so I'm gonna command these demons tonight. I do this sometimes. I'm gonna command these demons to tell you the insight on dreams of someone giving. Oh yeah, if someone's giving you food in your dreams, that's not good at all. If you're eating in a dream, so that's what demons do. So they'll feed you in dreams, and it looks like it's food, but it's actually body parts of the demon, and that's how they load the body up with demons. So yeah, if you have something like that going on, that's not good at all. So these prayers will help you. So just notice what you feel. Thanks, Kim, for the roses. So just notice what you feel. Notice what you feel in your body when you're listening to the prayers. And I'm gonna command these demons, y'all, to thanks, Kim. I'm gonna command these demons to tell you what their names are. All right. So when you start hearing these names in your head, type the name in so I can know. So I can pray to remove that, and then you will know too. So when you pray for yourself, you can pray to have those demons removed too. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna command them to tell you what their names are. So once you start hearing names, start typing it in and let me know the name that you're hearing. And I'll even tell them to tell you, thanks Thomasina, how they're tormenting you, so you'll know that too. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. And if y'all like, if you know how to screen record, you can always screen record these prayers too. You can listen to them at any time and it'll still have the same effect. Thanks, Precious. So let's go ahead and let's get started with that. All right. So I give everybody a second to grab headphones, earbuds, if you need to grab something to write with. So as you're hearing these names, you can write them down so that way you'll know, and type them in and tell me. So I'll give y'all a minute to do that. All right, let's go. I command every demon that is in God's children to start talking now. I'm commanding every demon that is in you to start to reveal itself to you now. I'm commanding them in the name of Yeshua to give you a name. I'm commanding them in the name of Yeshua to tell you how they're tormenting you, to tell you how they are making things difficult in your life. I command this in the name of Yeshua. I command it in the name of the Most High God. Every person that's up here, if they have demonic spirits, I'm commanding the demonic spirits to start talking now and start revealing the names. I command it and I demand it. Everything that's attached to them, I command that you let them know, that you whisper it, that you whisper your name in their ear, that you whisper how you are attacking them. I command that you do it now in the name of Yeshua. Every marine spirit that's in you, I'm commanding all marine spirits to start talking now. Every marine spirit that is in you, I command that marine spirit to speak and reveal its name to you so you can know exactly what it is that's in you, so you can know exactly what is attacking you and attacking your life. I command every devil that's in you to reveal yourself and to give your name now. Tell them exactly who you are. Tell them exactly how you are affecting their lives in a negative way. I command it and I demand it in the name of the Most High God. I command it in the name of Yeshua. I'm commanding these demons that are in you to start telling you how they entered you. I'm commanding every demon that is in you to start telling you how they entered you. I command it in the name of Yeshua. Start speaking and telling them how you entered their bodies. Start speaking and start telling them how you entered their minds. Every dark entity that is refusing to speak, I'm sending the flames of Yeshua to you. And I command that you open your mouth and that you give them the information so that they can know what's in them. So that they can know how you entered them. I command this in the name of Yeshua. Speak clearly so they can hear you. Every fallen angel that has attached to them, I command that you speak. Every dark angel that has entered them, I command that you speak and that you give their names so they can know exactly what it is that's in them. I'm commanding every demon that is attached to a generational curse, start speaking and telling them what generational curse it is. I command this in the name of Yeshua. Every demon that is attached to them through a generational curse, I command that you speak and tell them exactly what generational curse it is. Every demon that is attached to them, command that you speak. I command that you give them the information. Every demon that's hiding in their stomachs, I command that you start talking now. Let it be known who you are. I command it in the name of Yeshua. Everything of Satan's kingdom that has entered God's children, I command and I demand that you start speaking and you start telling them now. I command that you start speaking and you start telling them now what your names are. Every dark entity that is in them, I command that you start to speak. And you tell them what your name is and how you entered them. I command it in the name of Yeshua. Everything that's demonic in them must speak now. Tell them exactly who you are. Tell them how you entered them. Tell them if there are any generational curses over their lives. Tell them the name of the curse. I command this in the name of Yeshua. Speak clearly so that they can hear. Every demon that's attached to God's children now must start revealing themselves now. Right. Everything that's in you, I command that it come out now. I'm commanding every demonic spirit that has attached to you to leave out now in the name of Yeshua. Now, I know it's a few new people that's up here, so let me just run it down. So, if you start having headaches, if you start itching, if you start spitting up, if you start to spit, it's not spit. That's how the demons look when they're coming out. If you start coughing, if you have to pee, feel like you have to go to the bathroom, like diarrhea, if you have gas, hiccups, burps, coughing, yarning, your ears are popping, sweating, you start itching. Anything like that, the demons are coming out. So pay attention to your body so you can know exactly what's going on. Everything that's demonic that's in them, I command that it leave out now in the name of Yeshua. I command every demon that is in their bodies now to detach yourself from them now. I command and tears. If tears come out of your eyes, they come out that way too. Every demonic entity that is in you, I command that it come out now. Yep. If your head starts to shake, I command that you leave now in the name of Yeshua. I command every marine spirit that is in you to leave out now. I command that it goes. Every marine spirit that is in you, I command that it come out now. I'm commanding the spirit of Leviathan to leave out now. I'm commanding the spirit of Leviathan to leave out of God's children now. I'm commanding all witches, all warlocks, leave the body now in the name of Yeshua. I command that you go. I'm commanding all sea witches to leave the body now. I'm commanding the queen of the coast to go now. I'm commanding the spirit of Asmodeus, Lucifer, and Satan, leave the body now in the name of Yeshua. I'm commanding all spirits of depression to leave. All spirits of sadness, trickery, leave the body now. I'm commanding all spirits of unforgiveness, lack, fear, and rejection. I command that you come out of them now. I'm commanding the spirit of poverty to leave now. I'm commanding all spirits of witchcraft that has attached to you to come off and come out now in the name of Yeshua. I'm commanding all snakes to come out of the body, all pythons, all serpents, all cobras, leave out now in the name of Yeshua. I command all spirits that are attached to black magic, root work, Santeria. I command that it goes now. All spirits of hoodoo and voodoo, leave now. I break all witchcraft over your life. I break all spells over your life. I break all curses, all hexes, all vexes. I break it all in the name of Yeshua. And I'm commanding every demonic spirit that is in you now to leave out of your body now. Detach yourself from their spines. Detach yourself from their brains. Detach yourself from their hearts, from their stomachs. I'm commanding and I'm demanding this in the name of Yeshua. Everything must go. Every witch and every warlock that's in you, I command that it goes now. I break every demonic chain that attaches you to Satan's kingdom. I destroy every demonic contract that binds you to Satan's kingdom. I command all spirits of PTSD, anxiety, anger, frustration, bitterness, hate. I command it all to go now in the name of Yeshua. I'm commanding all spirits of double-mindedness, all spirits of bipolar schizophrenia, all spirits of PTSD, leave now. I'm commanding every extraterrestrial spirit that has attached to you to leave out now. I command every ET that has attached itself to you to leave out now. Every demonic device that has been implanted in your body, I destroy it now with the flames of Yeshua. I destroy all forms of demonic technology and implants and devices in your body. I destroy it with the flames of Yeshua. Everything that has entered you through sex, masturbation, pornography, I command that it come out now in the name of Yeshua. Leave out of their bodies. I command that it come out now. I'm commanding all spirits of stagnation, leave the body now. All Congo spirits, all monitoring spirits, all spirits of infirmity, go now and never return. I'm commanding every spirit that has you attached to a soul tie to the wrong person, I break that soul tie now in the name of Yeshua. I break it in the name of the Most High God. I command all strongman spirits, leave the body. All Congo spirits, leave the body now. I'm commanding every legion of demon that is in you to fully leave your body now. I break every demonic altar that is attached to you. I break every witchcraft altar, every demonic ancestral altar, every demonic altar built in the air, the land, and the sea that is attached to you. I break it in the name of Yeshua. I destroy every altar that is built against your finances, your mind, your success, your relationship, your future, your destiny. I break it all in the name of Yeshua. I'm commanding all incubus spirits, leave the body now. All succubus spirits, go. All spirits of accidents, all spirits of premature death. Every spirit that is causing you to have nightmares. Every spirit that has your finances caged. I break those cages now. I destroy every demonic plot, every demonic plan that Satan has over your life. And I command it in the name of Yeshua. Every imp, every negative spirit, every unclean spirit, every unholy spirit, every wicked and unrighteous spirit, leave them now in the name of Yeshua. I command it and I demand it now. Everything must leave now. I'm commanding the spirit of Jezebel to go. I'm commanding all marine spirits. I'm commanding all witchcraft spirits. I'm commanding Baphomet to leave the body now. I'm commanding all falling angels, all trickster spirits, all imps, leave them now in the name of Yeshua. Everything of Satan's kingdom that has entered you, leave now. I'm commanding the spirit of Mammon to go. I'm commanding the spirit of Pan to go. Every Greek god, every Greek goddess, leave out now. Every Egyptian god, every Egyptian goddess, go now. Every spirit that is attached to Freemasonry that is in you, I command that it leave out of your body now. I'm commanding all imps to leave the body now. I'm commanding all poison in your stomach to come up and come out now. I'm filling your stomach with the flames of Yeshua. I burn and I destroy everything that's dark and demonic that is in your stomach. And I command it all to come up and come out now. I'm commanding it all to come up and come out now. All poison in the stomach must leave now. Leave the stomach, leave the chest, leave their throats and come out of their mouths now. I command all darkness leave the body. All poison leave the body now. I'm commanding it, all monitoring spirits, to go now. Every demon that is in your home, I command that they go. I close every portal on your body. I close every portal in your home. I cover your entire body with the flames of Yeshua. I cover you from the top of your head to the soles of your feet with the flames of Yeshua. I increase the heat all throughout your body. I increase the flames all throughout your body. I cut the head off of every demon that is in you. I cut the head off of every snake that is in you. I cut the head off of every devil that is in you. I command that they all go now and never return. Everything must leave. Every demon that's tormenting you. Every demon that's affecting your relationships. Every demon that is starting arguments in your home. I command that it all goes now. Every demon that is causing your car to break down, that is causing car accidents, I remove those demonic spirits from your car now. I remove those demonic spirits from your life now. Every demon, every spirit of insanity that is trying to cause you to lose your mind, I command that you leave out of their minds now. Every demon that's implanting sickness in your body, I command that sickness to come out now. I command this sickness to come out of the head, the eyes, the ears, the mouth, the throat, the heart, the stomach. I command all sickness to leave out now. I destroy every seed, every demonic seed that's been implanted in you to cause sickness in your body. I destroy it and I remove that seed now. I'm commanding everything of Satan's kingdom to leave out of your body now. I command that it all goes and that it never returns. All right, how's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling? All right. Tired. Okay, y'all. So you know if you're feeling tired, that's good too. I mean, they're leaving your body. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling sleepy, if you're starting to itch, if you're feeling drained, if you're vomiting, that's good. It's coming out. Let's get it all out. Oh, thanks for the gift, y'all. Thanks for the gift. If you're scratching, if you're itching, if you're feeling numb, those demons coming out. All right, so let's move into some healing prayers now. Thanks for the roses. So if y'all having any issues in your body, any sickness, any injuries in the body, thanks for the gifts. Any injuries in the body, start placing your hand on your injury or on your sickness. So it can remove this pain, any pain in the body. So I'm asking the Most High God, I'm asking Yeshua to start touching you now, wherever your hand is. I'm asking him to start touching you and to start healing you now. I'm asking Archangel Raphael and the healing angels to start touching your hand and to start bringing healing to your body now. Everything in your head be healed. All migraines be removed, all headaches, all soreness be removed from the body now. All soreness be removed from your head. So place your hand wherever your issue is so that you can be healed. All pains and aches in the body, leave now. Every demon that's standing in the way from you being healed, I command those demons to go now. I cut the head off of every demon that's standing in the way of your healing, and I send fire to them. I'm asking that everybody be healed from the top of their head to the soles of their feet, that you be healed in your joints, that you be healed of vertigo, dizziness, ringing in the ears, that you be healed of neck pain, all pain in your joints, pain in your knees, that you be healed throughout your eyes and your ears, that all infections be flushed out of your body now. All infections be flushed out now. Everything in your heart that needs healing, that you be healed in your heart, that you be healed of your high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, that cancer be removed from your body, that you be healed of everything in your stomach, that you be healed of everything in your neck and your spine, if anything demonic has entered your chakras, I command every demon to leave out of the chakras now, and I cleanse every chakra in your body with the flames of Yeshua. I cleanse it all out with the flames of Yeshua. Remove anything demonic that may have entered. I ask that you be healed all throughout your arms, your fingers, your hands. That you be healed throughout your feet. Thanks, Princess. Every sickness in your body be removed now in the name of Yeshua. Every pain in your body be removed in the name of Yeshua. Every ache be removed in the name of Yeshua. If there's any swelling in your body, that all swelling be removed in the name of Yeshua. I'm asking Yeshua to allow everyone that's watching to be completely healed of their issues, and to be healed wherever they have their hands placed at on their body. All spirits of infirmity, leave out now. All spirits of pain and suffering, leave now. I'm asking that Yeshua heals you throughout your body, that you be healed in your bones, that you be healed in your blood, you be healed in your tissue, your muscles, that you receive complete healing all throughout your body. That you be healed of any heartaches, be healed of all broken hearts. All depression and anxiety be lifted off of you now. And that you be filled with the spirit of Yeshua. That you be filled with the spirit of the Most High God. That your entire family be covered with the blood of Yeshua. Your kids, your grandkids, they all be covered with the blood of Yeshua. I'm commanding all darkness, leave. Everything that's dark and demonic that's around you. All individuals that are negative, that they be pulled out of your life and be replaced with positive people. That your kids and your grandkids be covered at all times. If it's anything that's holding your finances up, any blocks that Satan's have created on the finances, I break and remove those blocks now. If there's any blocks on your healing, I break and remove those blocks now in the name of Yeshua. Every demon that's stopping you from getting closer to Yeshua, to the Most High God, I command those demons to go now. I break and remove and cancel every demonic block over your life. I command that it all goes in the name of Yeshua, and that you never return, that you never come back in their lives, that you never enter them again. All right, y'all. How you feeling? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling? So look, if anybody has, you gotta have like 1,000 followers. If anybody has 1,000 followers, and if you have like some pain or sickness or something that's going on, and you want to come on as a guest, and then I could pray over you. If you want to come on, we can do it that way as well. I know the only way you can do it, though, you have to have 1,000 followers. So if you want to come on as a guest to receive prayer for your sickness or your pain or your injury, then you can come on as a guest. I don't have anything scheduled for Florida, so I'll be the next coming up places I'll be where New Orleans. Where else? I think like New Orleans and Charlotte, and where else? A couple more places. New Orleans, St. Louis. So yeah. Yep, so I was here. Thank you so much. So Maya, you said you was healed earlier today. What was you healed of, Maya? Yeah, it's being recorded, John Deere. Yeah, I've been in Tampa and Orlando a few times. I haven't got any calls from there. Yeah, New Orleans. I was waiting though. I thought I would have probably been in New Orleans a long time ago. Water on your lungs. So does it feel like the water on the lungs is gone? Yeah, it's filled with a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's definitely filled with a lot. Okay, well that's good. So make sure you thank Yeshua for your healing. So Maya said she had water on her lungs, and she listened to the healing prayers, and the water left. So that's great. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I'll be seeing how New Orleans, because I've had some calls from there. I just never never made it there to help. Yeah, because all the calls that I get from there is all, so far it's all been witchcraft. It's all been witchcraft. I'll be ready for them though. I will be ready. I don't know, because Georgia been popping too. I'm like, whew. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, I got to come back the same way. Yep, and Texas. I had calls from New York, too. Old food things. All right, man. I'm in Georgia. You in Georgia. Look, Georgia in the top 3 so far. Yeah, then come California next. I think I've been out there so far maybe about 3 or 4 times in California. Yeah, because man, when I used to be flying on those planes, I wouldn't even call it turbulence. It used to be bad. I mean, I'll fly into the airports and the rental car situations be messed up, flights delayed. Man, it used to be a mess. Yeah, it used to be a mess. Now the smoke is once I pray, these demons come off. I had to learn it the hard way. I used to be praying, and I remember I did it out of my office in my house. The first time I was doing this, and I had a house filled with demons, and man, I stood up all night and fought, and whew, I know I had about at least 18 nightmares back to back. So whenever I finish with y'all with this praying, I gotta always cleanse out everything and get rid of all of these demons, because if not, they will follow you. Yeah, Cali into the new age spiritual. I see that. What you need prayer for? I think is it Celine? Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely see what's going on once I once I get to New Orleans. I had another guy I knew. He was a he was a prophet, and he went to New Orleans and he had to turn around and pack up. He had to leave out. He couldn't take it. He was seeing so much stuff. Yeah, who's it? Key? Was it Kiki? Yeah, Kiki. Just you can shoot me an email. But yeah, I can yeah, I normally travel wherever I need to go at, so wherever I need to go, I can get to you. Yeah, so just send me an email. That's the email address, THEWOKEPROPHET@gmail.com. You said, will the demons transfer? No, No, they just come off. And when they come off, they'll be in my office. Yep, they'll be in my office. And I was like, man, what does it smell? And I'll be up here praying. I'll be hearing stuff dragging in my attic. And I was like, is that a squirrel? So ain't no squirrel dragging nothing that heavy. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was supposed to be going to Savannah. That didn't work out. But I'm gonna tell you, Savannah is a real, real haunted place, though. Savannah is haunted. Yeah, a lot of people see spirits in New Orleans. Yeah, a lot of them will see him. I remember one time, I forgot where I was at. Was it Tennessee? When I woke up and I had one standing right beside my bed. Yeah. What does it mean when you smell cigarette smoke but no one around? That means that there is a spirit that is around. So when you're smelling stuff like cigars, cigarettes, that type of stuff. That's normally a spirit. And Priscilla, I need to I'm gonna talk with you. I'll probably try to give you a call sometime tomorrow. I wouldn't recommend nothing else but the dragon's blood. Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, after a while, after you keep seeing this stuff all the time, like you get so you get used to it. I just seen so many demons and so many funny looking creatures. That's why I was saying, man, if people really knew what was out here, I think everybody would fall out if they really saw, if they could really see what was going on. Because I remember I was going through this phase, and my eyes were open to everything. I was in the park walking one day, and I saw a face on a tree. Like everything is alive, but you got to be able to see it in the spiritual realm. But everything is alive. The flowers, the plants, I mean everything. The blades of grass, everything is alive. Pray for my pastor. Any exposure? Show me, is he okay? Yeah, so as far as your pastor, what I would do is like pray and fast on that so that you will know. That way you'll know. Yeah, especially for the people that got gifts, man. If you got like spiritual gifts, but you got to be careful because these things will follow you. Because I remember I went to Florida to help out a family, and I think that was one of the worst times. After I left out of their house, I got around the corner. That's when I started hearing like something was throwing rocks at my windows at the car and like hitting it. Like that's all you hear was thumps and bangs. So I was like, is it hailing outside? Ain't nothing falling out the sky. Nothing. Then it sounded like something was trying to rip my bumper off. Yeah, yeah. People hug trees. All that stuff is right because that grounds you. Okay, I got you, D. Yeah, nope. Everybody can't see it. Then they'll think you crazy or that you lying, but no, it's for real. It is for real. Yeah, the stuff is real, man. I'm telling you, this spiritual realm and these things that are out here. I've seen. Well, I've been in fight. I've been in my dreams. I've been fighting werewolves. Um, I've been fighting vampires, and vampires are real. Yep, I've seen vampires. Um, I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen something. I stood in front of something, and I saw this thing change. I want to say at least to like 5 or 6. Like everything can shapeshift. I saw this thing change to like a bird, from a snake to a dog, a cat to a small child, and it started turning into these creatures I ain't never seen before. So, but like I said, everybody mind can't handle that stuff. But me, you know, I was always open minded anyway. I always knew that it was more out here. You know, just like when like when God showed me the extraterrestrials, the aliens. And I thought maybe, oh, it's maybe 30, 40. No, it is a endless amount. The universe is endless. Like it don't stop. The stuff is crazy. It does not stop. Even when you get in the ocean, it's the same way. It's like it's different dimensions. And that's why these UFOs, they go in the water. I saw some stuff with that one time through a dream. So it's just a lot of stuff, man. That's why I said if some people knew, I don't think they would really be able to handle it. I mean, if that's what you got, you can use that. I don't really know because I don't use that frankincense stuff. I just use the dragon's blood, Cynthia. Yeah, but things keep coming up as always. Fall. I dream I fought demons with prayers and saved people from them. In my dreams, I fight demons with prayers. If you notice that you're doing a lot of fighting for people, then at some point you may start to, be working in deliverance. Because that's how I started seeing myself, like delivering people left and right. But mine went all the way back to past lives. I saw myself as a priest, and I was going into all these haunted homes. Because like before all this stuff started, I always been into the paranormal stuff. Always been into ghosts. Because I was always intrigued by this stuff, but I never knew why. But now I see, because I started having past life dreams, and I started to see myself, and I would be in these haunted houses and removing ghosts. I mean, just all kind of stuff, man. Earth is not even the largest planet. Yeah, there's just so much out here. I'm telling you. You got aliens that look like insects. I've been face to face with. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. What does it mean when you have an addiction and feel snakes crawling and biting you? You mean in real life or in a dream? Yeah. So, smell strange, sulfur-like smells before dream fighting the rooftop. Yeah, you smelling those sulfur smells. That's like a dead giveaway when you start smelling that. Yeah, that's when you know you got something that's going on. What specifically do the demons want? Bypassing people with. Well, okay, so the people with the spiritual gifts, right? So if you got spiritual gifts, you'll be, most of the time, you'll be helping people with your gifts. And so they know that, we got like a light or a star over our head that they can see in the spiritual realm. So the brighter the light is, the more power that you have. And these demons, they can see this in the spiritual realm. So they'll start really attacking the people with the gifts, hoping that they can kind of, if they start attacking you and they start, having you in this like depressed state, suicidal state. See, all that starts affecting your mind. All that starts to shut the gift down. You can't operate in the gift right when you're dealing with that stuff. So that's what they try to do. But yeah, if you got that going on in real life, yeah, that definitely means you have, especially with the snakes and stuff. Yeah, you definitely have some demons. So you need to email me, Don, because you definitely need like one-on-one deliverance for that. Because those snakes, they like to put up a fight. How do I go about getting deliverance? You can just email me at right there in the orange at the bottom where it says email address. Just email me and we can get it set up. Yeah, some people, depending on what your case is, if it's not too heavy, then, we can kind of work with it through Zoom. But if it's heavy, I'm going to have to come out to you. Yep, anything with them ghosts and all that stuff. But I'm going to tell you, back when I was really into it, I learned a lot from those shows with the ghosts, all that stuff. I was like, man, these people are seeing the same stuff I'm seeing. But see, that's the thing. When you act real scared and you got that fear, that really builds them up. That gives them strength. That makes them attack you worse. Sage. I don't really know too much about sage because I was never guided to use sage. I was always guided to use dragon's blood. So I never really used sage because dragon's blood was like a lot more potent and strong. And the demons hate it. They hate dragon's blood. let's see. I've been wanting the same thing. I've been getting attacked for a while. What do rotten egg smells when taking your bath? Well, again, if you smelling anything that's smelling like rotten or sulfur or any bad smell like something is dead, then that's the indication that it's a demon that's around you. Yeah, Trina, I would say yours is heavy. Yeah, something is taking your breath away. Yeah. Yeah, email me so we can see what's going on. See, what I'm able to do is, so first what I do the spiritual consulting session. So when I do that, I'm able to see exactly what's going on. I'm able to see like if you have demons, and if so, I can get the names of the demons, and then I can also find out how they entered you. That's always good to know. You always want to know the names. If you can get the names, you always want to know how they entered, because if you know how they entered, then you will know not to open that door again. So when you're just going and getting deliverance and you don't know the demon names, or you don't even know how the demon got in you, you can get delivered, then a week or two later go right back and do the same thing, because you don't know how they came in the first place. I haven't seen the show Charm. Going to okay. Did you show us now outside Dragon's Blood? Did you show us now? Yeah, I made a video on how to I made a video on how to use that Dragon's Blood and how to burn it, and how to cleanse it. I made a whole video on how to cleanse your house out. That's on my page. They show you step by step. Yeah, some people can see your light. They can definitely see it. Yeah, the demons know when you coming in this world and you coming in with gifts. The demons, they know all of that. They started coming at me a while ago. I ain't know what was going on. I was like, man, these things are coming. It was coming in my dreams, and I ain't know what was going on. But see, they knew that I was gonna be working in this deliverance and healing. They knew it, so they was trying everything that they could do to get at me. Yeah, everything that they could do. And that's all they want to do, man, is try their best to like wreck your life. Yeah, you got them spiritual gifts. They're really coming at you. I mean, it's funny. Like I was delivering a friend in my dreams the other night. Because this stuff happens in the spiritual realm first, and I was praying. He was throwing up. All this stuff was coming. So I do a lot of work in my sleep. So yeah, y'all, it ain't no game. That's why I don't understand how people be playing with it. They're trying to jump in and know they're not right, but they'll be out here faking. That is the worst thing you want to do. Yeah, we definitely all have a light. Yeah, we all have a light. Well, they come in for the ones with the spiritual gifts, because with spiritual gifts, more than likely you'll be helping people. See, these demons don't want you to do anything to help anybody out. They don't want it to happen. Yep. I've seen demons in dreams, and they go over people. The people are sitting down and they go over the person. They open up their mouth wide and they start stealing what we call their life force energy. They'll start pulling it out of the person. They can do that too. You know, they do that, like witches do that a lot. I talked about that some weeks back, but witches do that a lot when they have like these orgies and stuff. They'll do that to the man. What demons look like a dragon with seven goat? What demon looks like a dragon with several goat heads? I want to say I seen that demon. I cannot remember the name, but I remember seeing something like that that had a bunch of heads. Because when I mean it's so many of them, it is it's too many. Like it don't stop. Yeah, it does not stop. Saw a black cloud over you. I had somebody that woke up and they saw a black portal that was floating over top of them. And then you remember the portals can be mirrors and they can be your television too. Yeah. So the spiritual stuff, man, is I don't know. Yeah. Because people with spiritual gifts, you'll start getting pulled in so many different directions. Well, now when you need to sleep, so yeah, if you can't sleep, just try your best to try to sleep. You know, sometimes when you're dressing in white, because I call that being wrapped in God and wrapping your head in white, sometimes it'll help you sleep. But it sounds like what you have going on, with a pretty game NBA, yeah, you're gonna definitely need some a deeper deliverance. Yeah. These gifts can be something else, man. There's been times I've been able to hear like people's thoughts. I mean, you got some people that got it so bad they can't go into crowded places. They'll start hearing the thoughts of like everybody. So when I first came into this stuff, I had to learn how to shut a lot of stuff down. Because my thing was when I very first started, I was getting messages for people all the time. Like when I would walk up to you, I just started hearing stuff. But I'm glad that slowed down. You know, I told like one of the young ladies I was working with that was reading Psalms, and she got possessed through reading that. She said that she noticed that she kept wrapping her head in black. She didn't know why she kept doing it over and over and over. So I had to explain to her. So what the demons were doing was, so they were in her, they had her possessed. So it was having her to tie a black scarf around her head because that holds negativity in the head. Whenever I work with people through deliverance, we'll come to a part in the deliverance where a process where I have you wear a white scarf. So the white scarf removes it. But they had her wearing black and that holds it in. You say you pray you didn't hear your mind. Yeah, you know, you know a lot and you see a lot, but you know that's something I was told I had to stop telling everything. I used to just tell it all because I was like, man, this is crazy. I got to tell somebody, but when you take a shower with one of your baths, do you have to wash your hair? You don't. But when you're taking the baths though, remember your head has to always be under the water. Yeah. I need to be healed. I have this pain like in the bottom right side of my back of my head. Do you have you have 1,000 followers? Viva Wishes Nerds. I think that's how you pronounce it. If you got enough followers, you say you got a pain on the right side of the back of your head. Yeah, you can come on real quick before I go off and we can pray over that. And I was listening to scripture via YouTube last night when dreamt of that food thing. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's been so sad because I've been having a lot of people that's listening to different pastors and sermons. Then they'll listen, they'll wake up and they just start losing their minds, speaking in tongues, not knowing that it's demonic tongues the whole time. All right, well you can come on if you got the if you got the followers. You can come on as a guest and I can pray over your head right quick. What does the word mean? A table in front of a table in front of.
Hello,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. What's your name again?
It's Tajayla. It's Vivacious Nerds
Oh,
on
okay.
my app or whatever, but it's Tajayla.
To Jayla.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, to Jayla.
Mm.
All right. So you say you having some pain in your head, right?
Yeah, it's like right here in the back of my head. I was thinking like, it's I was thinking that maybe it was from like a car accident I had or whatever,
Hmm.
but I'm not sure. I've been stressed out a lot.
Uh huh.
I'm not gonna say stressed out. I went through cleanse and trying to get myself together and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And the person that I was with, um, the person I've been dating, wasn't too caring about it or whatever. Basically, it was like a his way or no way type of thing. So I would say, some of that probably has a lot to do with that as well. Trying to put me in a predicament of like manipulation, so to speak,
Hmm.
on a lot of things. But like it's like a lot of deception on his part, and not saying that I'm never wrong about things,
Hmm.
when it comes to me being with somebody, because I could be wrong on some things too. But that takes the cake or whatever. I even decided to like, give myself some time to myself for a couple months, and
Hmm.
I don't know, man. It's just been a lot. You think you do one thing to try to get your life together, and then something else happen, and it's just all over again. So it's like ever since I've been dealing with a lot of things, it's just been this right here, and
Hmm.
it started about 3 weeks ago. Actually, after you prayed for me, because
Hmm.
I'm the person that had the pain in my tummy,
Okay,
and
okay,
so the pain went away.
okay.
Yeah, the pain went away,
Hmm.
and I don't know, man. I went somewhere and I went through this cleanse where I was releasing all the toxins out of my body
Hmm.
and had stopped eating meat for 20 days to do this cleanse.
Okay.
And so I went to an African spot to get like some type of Igesu soup or something, and it had tripe meat or whatever. But I could tell you when I ate it, I started to have like this headache. And so I want to say a few days after that,
Hmm.
like I kept having like this pain. And one day I felt like there was like this ball like on my shoulder, like pushed me down like that.
Hmm.
And then it's sometimes like when I'm laying down and it's like, I don't know if it's like a nerve reaction or something like that, but it's like right here.
Oh,
So
so it's kind of like you said in the back of your head, right?
yeah, it's in
Oh,
the back of my
all
head.
right.
Please excuse me because
No, you
like
good.
I
You good.
came I came out to the store
Yeah.
while you guys were
You ain't,
talking. Yeah.
and I want to make sure you ain't headbutt nobody, right?
Huh?
I said you ain't headbutt nobody. That's why your head hurting. You ain't.
Oh
Oh,
no,
okay.
probably in my dream, maybe in my
And your
dreams or something,
dreams.
but
Oh, okay.
not.
All right. All right. So let's go ahead and let's see what we can do about this. So it's in the back of your head on the left side, right? Left hand side.
The
The right.
right side.
Okay.
It's the right
All
side.
right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and place your hand on it. Well, first of all, let me ask you this: what's the pain level right now?
It's like it's not right now. Like I could do stuff like this or whatever,
Mhm.
but it's like when I'm sitting down or if I'm standing up or something like that, and I could just feel it sometimes. It like it'll go away and come back. So I
Mhm.
felt like honestly, I felt like because I was trying to do the right thing. I really felt like maybe the enemy was trying to attack me or something,
Mm-hmm.
because I am, when I'm not gonna say like I'm not a person that like try to like tell everybody the type of person I am, but I know that I have a gift from God,
Right.
and it's not like I'm tapped in, but I'm not all the way tapped in. It is like the more I go closer to God, Yeshua or whatever, but the more I get closer to my inner relationship with God,
Mhm.
it's just like something always trying to pull me back, just
More
like
facts.
the relationship.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. So if you like move it around, does that like bring the pain when you move it, or it just kind of comes and goes?
it comes and goes. It comes and goes, and I was like thinking might be something with the aligning of my back probably as well, because like the chiropractor um, is good for like trying to straighten out things as well, but I'm not too sure. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
All
And
right.
so my insurance, I don't think my insurance cover chiropractor. I don't think they take insurance. They actually do other uh, options of payment and stuff. So I'm not sure.
I take all forms of insurance. What you got?
I got Blue
I'm,
Cross
I'm
Blue
just I'm just
Shield.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Oh,
All right, you ready? So look, so take your hand and place it on the back of your head, wherever your issue is.
okay.
She was about to, I
Right
got
here.
Blue Cross, I got Red Shield, I got Cigna. They about to run it down the line almost. All right. Yeah, so place your hand on your neck and I'm gonna stop. And what's your name again?
To Jayla.
To
To
Jay.
Jayla.
To
You can
Jay.
call. You usually say TJ.
TJ.
Yeah, TJ
Okay.
is cool. Mm.
All right. All right. So TJ to Jayla. So Lord, I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm out here and it don't matter to me because like I need to be healed. Like
All right.
I'm out in
Look,
this
you gotta do
process.
what you gotta do. I'm telling you, look, you gotta do what you
Yeah,
gotta do. All
yeah.
right. So Lord, I'm asking that you touch her where her hand is now. Allow her to be healed. I'm asking that Yeshua starts to touch her, that you bring healing throughout her body, throughout her head, throughout her neck, throughout her spine, that you remove all pain that's in the back of her head, remove all the pain that's in the back of her neck. I'm asking Archangel Raphael and the healing angels of the Lord to also to start touching her in that area,
Thank you, Lord.
to start removing all pain, all
Thank you, Lord.
stiffness, to start healing her head, start healing her neck. If there's anything that's demonic that has entered, that you remove it now in the name of Yeshua.
Thank you, Lord.
Excellent. You start
In the name
touching
of Yeshua.
it now.
In the name of Yeshua.
That you remove everything that's in the back of her head, everything that's in her neck. All right, let me get you to let me try to get you to test it out. Well, I know it's hard to do because you can't feel. I don't,
Yeah,
so it's
I could tell like yeah, it's like right here in this area right here, but I can tell like it's like not as bad as it was
so it's
when
kind
I
of
move it around.
so is it kind of like in the bone,
It's like like I could say
right there?
right here
Okay.
in this area, and it's like at first I thought it was something wrong because I felt this side of my head, but then
Hmm.
I felt the other side. It was like the
Right.
same type of I guess like
So
structure or
take.
something, but it's not a crack or anything in there.
All right. So yeah. So just
So
take your hand and just hold it right down the back of your head.
uh
All right. So I'm asking that you touch her and that you heal, that you remove this pain that she's feeling. If there's any muscle tightness, you remove that. All pain in her head, neck, the area that she has her hand, that she's be healed in the name of Yeshua. I'm asking the healing angels to
thank you,
also
Lord.
start touching her and start removing this pain.
Thank you, Lord. God, please.
Start removing this pain from her. Tenderness be removed from the head and neck. All pain be removed from her neck, her shoulder. All pain be removed from her head. That you touch her where she has her hand and that you remove this pain that she's feeling. I ask that she be healed in the name of Yeshua. That you remove it completely from her head, body. Let me ask you, as you got your hand, is everything feeling normal right now?
It's like it feels like what you're doing is working because I could feel like the tension going down my neck. It's like it's trying to come off.
Mm.
So
Yeah, because I feel
I
the
know that
same.
there's angels. It's an angel behind me. It's an angel, and I know it's like trying to pull it off.
Mm.
I just feel it. I know. I know it. I feel like it's something back there is trying to like have it come off because the area where I feel the hotness at
Mhm.
is feeling hot and it feels like it's trying to go away.
So
And
are
it's
you
like
so are you feeling heat on your head and neck?
I feel it right here, right now, like the heat, but it wasn't like that. Like what you're doing is causing heat
Mhm.
to come down, but the pain is like a pain where like you might want to take some medicine or something like that.
Mhm.
But nah, it's I could tell that the prayer is trying to this working. I know that God is working on behalf of this prayer because I can feel it,
Okay.
and it's just right now like from where it was before. It used to be like right here,
Mhm.
but now it's like where right here where I put my hand at
Mhm.
because it's like it's like it's trying to disappear. I still feel like it's kind of like warm, the warm tension.
Okay.
So
If it's
I know it's
if
working.
it's still there, place your hand back on it for a little bit. It's still there.
Uh-huh.
I'm asking that you
Okay.
remove this pain permanently, that you pull it all the way out. Sure. This is a nerve issue, that you heal her, this nerve issue, that you allow her to be healed permanently. In the name of Yeshua, to pull this out of her neck, out of her tissues, out of her muscle. Just anything demonic standing in any way, that you remove it, so that she can be completely healed.
Lord.
To remove all aches and pains from her, all attention. To touch her where her hand is, that you pull it out permanently. Fingers of the Lord. In Jesus' name. All right. So what are you feeling now? Is you still feeling heat, or is anything different? Or
Nah, it's like it's late. It's like it's leaving. I feel like it's leaving.
so did
I really do. I feel like it's leaving
the warmth and the
because
heat,
like
did that disappear?
no, it's still like the warmth and the heat is still on me, but the pain is like gone. It's like it's leaving. It is leaving. I would tell you why I reached out. I because I wasn't sure whether or not you was on today,
Mm-hmm.
but like last night, um, I had a heated discussion, with my guy,
Mm-hmm.
and it brought all this tension on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you because like, I had decided I was like, I just got to let this go,
Mm-hmm.
and so even last night I didn't even fall asleep until like after 4 o'clock. this
Mhm.
morning, and I woke up crying, because of the situation and things, and I really couldn't. It took my parents to talk with me or whatever, and I'm far away from my family and stuff like that, and it just gets like the more I stay away from my family, it's like the more I want to go back home. And I know I'm out here, doing my business, doing my thing or whatever, and I'm trying to make a life of my own out here, and it just seems like um something is just off course for me or whatever. And so I do what I can to like just try to get back right. you know no matter how hard I try, it's always something. And I know with this situation, it was
Mhm.
like a dead end situation, so I know I had to let it go, because in order for me to, not saying that I'm not successful, because I am, it's just that it's like a staggerish thing. It's like certain things are not moving for me, and in
Mhm.
order for me to move forward, some things I have to let go you know so I don't know, man. I know that, the more I let go of things, the more better it gets. But I know last night was a challenge, and I know it was a spiritual warfare in my house.
Mhm.
So with me allowing it to leave, some things that were there with him kind of sort of stayed, because it was so much pressure on me
Okay.
that I had to pray it off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to pray it off. I was like, I had a headache. I slept it off. I was like, I'm not about to take no medicine. I'm not about to take no medicine. I was
That's
trying to just do this on my own.
a lot of tension and stress. So, how is your pain now?
It's
Does it
good.
still feel
It's
like it's
good. Like I don't.
leaving, or is it like it's still there, or it's leaving, or?
It's it's like it's leaving. It's like it's getting lighter. It's not like it's not making me like roll my eyes in the back of my head type of thing. So it feels better. Is way better than it was before. And that's how it was with the pain that I had in my tummy.
Mhm.
It like eventually went away. And like I'm telling you, I like anytime I know that something is like uh don't taste good to me or don't taste right or whatever, I avoid it. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna eat this anymore, because it's causing me to feel a certain way, but it'll go away, because whatever the prayer that you prayed, it was like a permanent healing. So anything that was trying to attack me in that area, it cannot. It's
Oh,
like it won't anymore.
okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: can you snake? You know how to do that? You feeling the pain when you do that? It's not
Mm-mm.
loose. Oh, okay. So you
I'm
snake.
a see, because that another thing. I'm a Zumba instructor,
Oh,
so
okay.
I
Okay.
dance on a regular basis.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I was like, this is getting out of hand for me. I gotta have I need all body parts to function. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay. So the neck
So
rights. If you snaking, you can do the tootsie roll with your stomach. Then you all right. You good. You tootsie roll one time. You do that too.
to
Good.
throw.
I said, there you go. All right. All right. You all right.
Thank
Okay.
you so much, man.
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
You welcome.
I would, because like I'm telling you, if my neck was hurting any worse than this or whatever, by Tuesday I would have had to cancel my classes. I know that my clients or whatever, they be like mad when I do that, but sometimes I need time to myself. So with that car accident, I was out for a while, but now I'm back. I'm getting
Mhm.
my students back and stuff like that. So I'm grateful for that. I don't want to miss out on that anymore. But thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome. And whenever I come on, if you go to my page, I always have it listed under live events, and it just tells you the date and the time.
Okay,
All right.
definitely. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Take care.
And thank you, Shua, for real. Like
Oh yeah, yeah,
literally.
yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. Sure.
Yes, sir.
All
Have
right.
a good one.
All
Thank
right. You
you.
too. All
I don't know
right.
how
Let
to
me
turn it
figure out
off.
how to get out. Let me see. Roll. Okay. Tootsie rolling and snaking. All right. What you gonna do, Keisha?
Hey, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you? You sound real low.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Can you hear me now?
Uh-oh. I think Keisha got a Boost Mobile. Hold on.
I do not. I do not.
You know how to Boost Mobile? Uh,
I don't.
Boost Mobiles be acting up.
Ooh, don't do that. So, what I wanted to see is, if my mom's been having this issue with her. She get this vertigo things often, and what I was trying to see, since she's on, but of course she don't have enough of people. Is it a way, like, can we do it through mine? And she's like, could you do the prayer through mine for her? She's on here.
Let me make sure I'm hearing you right, because when I mean you sound low, you sound like real low.
Okay, wait a minute. Maybe let me take the earbuds out completely. Okay, can you hear me now?
There you go. Hey,
Okay.
now we're working
See,
with
I
something. We're working with something
okay.
now. Thought it was that Boost Mobile. Ain't a Boost Mobile, it was
Uh-uh.
the earphone. Okay. I
No,
get it.
it was the headphone, right? Okay, so my mom, she has this. She's struggling with this thing called, I guess it's vertigo, where she gets dizzy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she's online, of course. I'm sure you know seen her, Thomasina,
Mm-hmm.
and she don't have enough uh people or followers or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
she was saying, Keisha, see if you can do it. If while he's like actually do the prayer for her, but she's online while she's receiving it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Hmm.
She's struggling. She's having a hard time. Like it's making it have her dizzy. It got her ears ringing, which I know when you first talked to her, you told there was a bright light around her. So I was thinking maybe that's why the ears doing what it's doing, but it's got her balance all knocked off, and um she's thinking it's the vertigo, but I don't know. So
I mean, yeah.
Thomas,
Yeah. We can always try it. So right now, like, what's the main issue right now? Like, so what is she having pain with right now?
the the dizziness, mama, and you type as we go, okay? The dizziness and it's the ears, the ringing in the ears, the pain in the ears, um, all of that.
Let me write it down. We're gonna do some experimenting. We'll see. Let's see here.
Yeah,
So,
we got to try something.
yeah. We'll
Cause
try
if
it.
if that ain't if look if that ain't work, I was just gonna ask you to pray for my purse,
We say pray for your purse.
pray for my pocketbook.
Uh, all right, and give me the issues one more time so I can write them down.
Okay, okay, dizzy all on the left side. She's right. She's saying it too in the comment.
So
She's
this is
dizzy all on the left side.
on the left.
Um, mm-hmm. Um, so it really is messing with her balance. She say she hear the ringing in her ears, and she get this every so often. And they says it's vertigo. I don't know, but um, that dizziness worries me because she's home a lot by herself,
Okay.
and with that joint issues.
So so Thomasine, if you stand up, do you feel that dizziness when you stand up?
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So she stands up right now. She can feel that dizziness on the left side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
the ringing is ringing in both ears. Or one.
Is it ringing in both ears, Mama?
I think she said yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's try this healing. They got me doing some bootleg healing
We
tonight. We're gonna see if it works,
we
y'all.
we, we got to see because Joshua he all
Yeah,
over, so
yeah,
he know what we doing.
yeah. You're right. You're right. Look, we got to try.
Right.
Right.
So I'm gonna intercede for her too. So
Okay. All right. So let's
what what she do, I'm gonna do.
all right, y'all. So let's do this. So Thomasina,
She said
let's
it's
see
just the
here.
left. The ringing is just the left ear too.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so everything is pretty much on the left end. Is that
Left
right?
side. Yes.
Okay. So Thomason, let's do this. I want you to take your hand and touch your left, hold it on your left ear.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold it on your left ear, and and you are you able to hear the ringing in the ears right now?
Do you hear the ringing? Come on, mom. You got to do a little faster. She say, okay.
Okay. All right. So she's hearing the ringing. Okay.
She said,
So
yes.
she's hearing the ringing in the ears, and the left side is just okay. So let's go ahead and let me start praying. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep your hand on the left side of your ear. So let's do that. All right. So I'm asking Yeshua to start healing Thomasina. Please start healing her on her left side, to start removing all vertigo, all dizziness, all ringing in her ears. I'm asking Archangel Raphael and the healing angels to start touching her and to start healing her now, to start removing the dizziness that she's feeling. As that you remove the ringing in her ears. Seems like everything is coming from the left side, so you can remove what she's feeling so that she's able to stand with no dizziness, so that she's not hearing any ringing at all. It's just in the name of Yeshua. She healed everything in her head, healed everything in her brain, that you heal the issue with her balance, and that you remove this dizziness, that you touch both ears, heal everything within her ears and her head, everything within her body. I ask this in the name of Yeshua. I ask this in the name of the Most High God.
Yes, God.
You please allow Thomasine to receive this complete healing, to restore her from the top of her head to the soles of her feet. That this dizziness be removed now. Everything that's trying to block this healing, I command that it goes now in the name of Yeshua. Touch her head, touch her ears. Allow her to be healed in your name. All right, so let's see what we got. So Thomasine, try to stand up and see if you still feel the dizziness, and then let me know about the ringing as well.
Mama, you standing up? She said, I'm still in balance.
All right, so okay, so what exactly does she mean? So I can just make sure. She says she's still.
Right. You in balance or unbalanced? One or two. Unbalanced.
So is she? So she's still dizzy. In other words.
So you still dizzy, in other words. Yes.
All right, ask about the ringing.
What about the ringing, mama? You hear the ringing in your ear? She don't hear the ringing.
Okay. So the ringing is left, but it's just the I
The
guess the
dizzy.
dizziness. So let's work on that a little more. So tell her this time I want her to place her hand on her head.
She hear you. She don't hear
Oh,
with you.
okay. Yeah. I'm seeing. Place your hand on your
I got you. Throw it off right quick.
uh-huh. Yeah. Place your hand on your head, Thomasine. Lord, I'm asking that you remove all dizziness, Thomasine. Her ringing in her ears has left. I'm asking that you please remove the dizziness so that she can stand without losing her balance. Heal that you remove all dizziness, that you please heal her of vertigo and all dizziness. Everything that's causing her to be off balance, that you heal her and that you remove it. I'm asking that you touch her where she has her hand at now. I'm asking Yeshua to touch her where her hand is. I'm asking Archangel Raphael and the healing angels of the Lord to touch her where her hand is, to remove all dizziness from her, to allow her to be able to stand and keep her balance. Asking this in the name of Yeshua.
Yes. Thank you, Yeshua.
Thank you for removing the ringing out of her ears. Please allow her to receive a complete healing throughout her body, throughout her head. All right, let's try to see what we got. Thomasine, try to stand up and let me know.
Thank you. She says, feeling better. Thank you, Lord. It's feeling better.
Okay.
Are you still dizzy? Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Not at all right now. She not dizzy.
So you don't feel the dizziness no more, Thomasine. So no dizziness and no ringing in the ear. So are you saying it all left?
Thank you, Lord. Thank
Everything
you.
is gone. All right. This is
Oh,
wonderful.
thank you. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, sure, for that healing. So
Thank
he
you.
removed the dizziness from you, removed the ringing in the ears.
Yes,
Man,
God.
that is wonderful.
See, we can do
Yeah.
all kind of
Look,
stuff.
yeah, we can do it. Look, I thought it was a little bootleg at first. I said, I don't
It
know. I
was.
said we're gonna
It
try
was.
it though.
thank
All
Thank you so
right.
much. I got my purse right here. You could go ahead and say a
You got the
prayer over
first.
my wallet.
Look, look, come over here and dump everything out first, then I'm gonna pray for it. Come over here and dump everything out. Empty everything out of here first.
I know, right? Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right.
All right.
Appreciate you.
All right.
All right. Have a good night.